Nancy Anderson was 19 years old when she moved to Hawaii in the fall of 1971. A recent high school graduate from Colorado, she wanted a fresh start. She had saved money from working as a waitress and at a donut shop, packed up a suitcase, and flew to Honolulu alone. To her, Hawaii felt like possibility, and if she was going to start over anywhere, it might as well be somewhere beautiful. She settled into life quickly. Nancy found an apartment on Aloha Drive in Waikiki, which she shared with an 18-year-old roommate, Jody Spooner. She got a job at McDonald's and began building a circle of friends. By all accounts, she was outgoing, warm, and easy to connect with people, and they were all naturally drawn to her. But in the weeks before her death, something shifted. During a visit home for Christmas, Nancy said something that would stay with her family for decades. At one point, she told her sisters, "If anything ever happens to me, remember this name." She gave them a name, 2 syllables, foreign sounding. No one wrote it down at the time. It didn't seem urgent, but later it would take on a different meaning. Just days after returning to Hawaii, Nancy was killed. On the afternoon of January 7th, 1972, her roommate woke from a nap to the sound of running water coming from Nancy's bathroom. And when she walked into Nancy's bedroom, she found her lying on the floor. At first, she thought it might be suicide, but when police arrived, it became clear almost immediately that it wasn't. Nancy Anderson had been stabbed 63 times. The fatal wound was a stab to the heart. Investigators described the attack as extremely violent. There was no signs of forced entry, and nothing obvious appeared to have been taken from the apartment. One detail stood out. Water in the bathroom had been left running. Investigators believe this may have been intentional, possibly to mask the sound of the attack. There was another critical detail. During the assault, the killer had cut himself. Blood left behind at the scene was collected, but in 1972, there was no way to analyze it in a meaningful way. Thankfully, the evidence was stored, but it couldn't be used to identify a suspect at that time. Police began their investigation by focusing on people who had contact with Nancy that day. They questioned her roommate, 2 young salesmen who had visited the apartment earlier, and the man Nancy had been